Welcome everyone to the horrible jokes video, and we'll probably be doing multiple of these, and we're going to start off with the 1,500 jokes.
Wait, Elliot.
Yes.
Can you tell the difference between an old glove and a piece of candy?
No.
Then eat this old glove.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
But it's an old glove and you get no different ones.
Well, as you have done so well with that joke, just carry on.
Fine.
We'll take turns.
Okay. Okay.
This kangaroo escaped his enclosure at London Zoo. After recapturing the kangaroo, the zookeeper put up a 10-foot fence round the enclosure. Next morning, the kangaroo was out again, roaming around the zoo, so the fence was extended to 20 feet high. Next morning, sure enough, the kangaroo was out again. Frustrated, the zoo officials built the fence 40 feet high. A camel in the next enclosure asked the kangaroo, "Gee, how much higher do you think they'll go?" The kangaroo said, "About 1,000 feet, I guess, unless somebody starts locking the gate." That's ridiculous. That is a very ridiculous
Mix in stuff.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, what do you get if you cross a cow with a crystal ball?
A medium?
Nope.
No,
A message from the other side.
Damn it.
That's not. It's not that bad. The other side. Okay, a famous violinist is canoeing up a river in Africa when he hits a rock and is forced to swim for shore. Soon he is surrounded by 40 hungry, snarling jungle beasts, from tigers and hyenas to man-eating snakes. The animals advance towards the musician, drooling. Thinking quickly, he whips out his violin and begins to play. Sure enough, the animals are so bewitched by the music that they stop snarling and sit down to listen. Presently, an old crocodile emerges from the river, shuffles straight up to the violinist, and eats him. "Hey," said the lion, "what are you doing? We were enjoying that." "Pardon?" says the crocodile. Damn it, he's deaf. I get it now. That makes sense. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, we've got some good stories here. How do bees get to school?
The yellow bus, because, yellow bees. Is that it?
By school bus.
Damn it.
You know what? I'm going on a winning streak here.
This is ridiculous.
What's big, grey, and mutters?
An elephant.
A mumbo jumbo.
Ah!
I don't even know. I know mumbo jumbo, but not a mumbo jumbo. How do you change tires on a duck?
Get a new duck.
With a quackerjack.
Ah!
You keep on doing this. These are pretty good.
I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Quackerjack.
What do you get if you cross an elephant with a kangaroo?
What?
Great big holes all over Africa. Not Africa, Australia. You need to guess them.
Yeah.
Okay, a lady was walking to work and she saw a parrot on a perch in front of the pet shop. The parrot shouted, "Oh, you're really ugly!" Well, the lady was furious. She saw him pass the shop to her work. Going home that night, she saw the same parrot and said, "Oi, you're really ugly!" She was very angry. She went to the shop and told the owners that she was going to sue them and have the bird put down if they didn't make it stop insulting her. The owners told her they would make sure he didn't do it again. Next morning, she again passed in front of the shop. Parrot was still on his perch when she walked by. And the parrot said, "Oi!" She stopped and turned to the parrot and said, "Yes, what?" And the parrot looked at her and it said, "You know." you know. Oh, here we go. Okay, a man and his dog walk into a bar. The man says to the barman, "I'll beat you a round of drinks that my dog can talk," said the bartender. The bartender said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." The man says to his dog, "What covers a house?" His dog said, "Roof."
The man says, how does that sandpaper feel? And the dog says, rough! The man asks, what percentage of the Earth's surface is water? And the dog says, earth! There, says the man, I told you he could talk. The bartender, annoyed at this point, throws both of them out the door, sitting on the pavement. Dog looks at the man and says, or is it 3/4? Last one. Tommy, put some more water in the fish tank. Why, miss? I put some in only yesterday and he hasn't drunk that yet.
What?
Fish don't. That's not how it works. Bro, Timmy does not understand life.
Nope. Okay. What wears glass slippers and weighs a ton?
Cinderelephant. Is that it?
Yes.
Yes! I got it! Woo! My turn! I guessed it! That felt good. I've heard that one before, I think. You're drinking a whole bottle of Sprite!
No.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Get out of the fridge!
No! Okay, fine.
The class had settled down to its colouring books. Stevie came up to the teacher's desk and said, Miss Browning, I ain't got no crayons. Stevie, Miss Browning said, you mean I don't have any crayons? You don't have any crayons. We don't have any crayons. They don't have any crayons. Do you see what I'm getting at? You're joking! Stevie said. Who's had all the crayons? Okay, your turn. I'm gonna guess this.
Okay. A crab is sitting on the ocean floor when a lobster comes up to him, dragging a half-dead octopus. The octopus is coughing, very pale, and has a nasty rash. The lobster says to the crab, "All right, mate. Here's that 6 squid I owe you."
6 squid. I love that.
What does a flamingo do when it rains?
They hide.
It gets wet. I'm ridiculous. What do you call a pony with a sore throat?
A horse.
A little horse. Why did the dolphin cross the beach?
Because it wanted to.
To get to the other tide.
What do you mean? That's not how it works. It's already at the... It's the same tide, for goodness sake. You have to cross the earth to get to a different side, and by then it would be dead. That doesn't make sense.
What do ducks watch on TV?
TV. They watch TV.
Ducker materials.
What?
I don't even know how to spell that.
What? Documentaries.
What do whales eat? Fish and
Krill.
shells. No. Fish and ships.
They do not eat ships!
Yes, they do. Small ones.
Okay. How can you prove the world is round? I didn't say it was! Wait. Oh, I've got one. Okay, so, this person goes up to the front line of the trenches, and then they realise, crud, I forgot my musket and my bayonet. So he goes up to his squad, his troop leader, and he says, mate, I've forgotten my bayonet and musket. And he says, oh, here, take this stick. This will act as your musket. Just point it at the enemy and go bangety, 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 and they should all run off like rabbits. But what about my bayonet? Well, then they just take this twig. What will that do? Just point it at the enemy and go stabby, 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 and they'll all be super frightened. Oh, thank you so much. And he walks off onto the battlefield. Soon, he is surrounded by 10 people. He knows what to do now. He pulls out his his stick, on his musket, points it at the enemy, and goes bangity, bangity, bangity. And 5 of them run off. Then they pull out their twig and point it at the enemy and go stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. And the rest run off. But there's one advancing across the battlefield, still going towards them, mumbling silently to themselves. He does not know what he's saying, so he walks up to them and he says, "Mate, what are you saying?" And he tramples him over and walks over his collapsed form, all while saying, "Bangity!" No, not bangity. Tankety, tankety, tankety. That's right.
Tankety, tankety, tankety.
I love that joke. Your turn. I want to hear the Hans one.
Yes.
That's the best one.
Okay. So, it's the British and the Germans at war. So, the British are really worried because they want to get back to their wives and children. Buddy, if we need to get in some heavy ammunition here. So, one guy gets an idea. Wait, what's a really, really common German name? Hans. Oh, yes, Hans. And he goes up and he says, "Hans, is that you?" "Yeah." "If we keep this up, we'll end the war in no time." Back on the German side, they're taking heavy shots. What's a common British name? Colin. Yes, Colin. Oh, Colin. Oh, Colin. Is that you, Hans? Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
That's a good one.
That is one of my favourite jokes of all time. Okay. What has 3 eyes, 5 legs, 6 arms, and smells?
You?
You, except you don't have the arms, eyes, and legs thing. I
Hey!
can't remember how it goes. That was rubbish. Okay. A man is walking by children's playground and hears all the kids chanting, 13, 13, 13. Quite curious about all this, he finds a hole in the fence, looks in, and somebody pokes him in the eye. Everyone in the playground starts chanting, 14, 14.
Yeah, I told him that one.
I love that.
That's the one I told you today.
Okay, this is a joke. Okay. Someone's walking through the woods, and they jump out and go like, "Prepare to die!" And they load a musket. And like, "What for? I vowed to shoot anyone that ever looks like me. Do I look like you?" "Yes! Go ahead and shoot!" Do I look that bad? No, I got one more. Okay. A couple of strangers were drinking at a cliffside bar overlooking the ocean. Both of them are a little drunk. When one says to the other, "Hey, look at that wind whipping up the side of that cliff. I'll bet I could jump off that ledge, catch the wind in my coat, and get lifted right back up to the bar." "No way," says the other guy. "You'd fall to your death." "Well, I'm going to try it," says the first. And at that moment, he walks over, stands on the ledge, and leaps off in a dive. Sure enough, he comes sailing back up and lands on his feet in front of the bar. "I can't believe it," says the second guy. "That's impossible." So the first drunk does it again. Jumps off the cliff, catches the wind in his coat, and comes sailing back to the bar. "Go ahead," he says. "Try it out. It's great." "Go ahead," he says. "Okay, I'm just drunk enough to give it a go," says the second fellow. So he climbs the ledge and leaps off the cliff, only to fall screaming to his death on the rocks below. First guy walks back to the bar and sits down to his drink. Bartender steps over him and he says to his eye, he says, "You know, you can be really mean sometimes when you've been drinking, Superman." I get that. He just flew up and back to the bar. Oh, dang it. That is cruel as.
Okay, how do you catch an elephant?
With an elephant net or something. I don't know.
Dig a hole, fill it with ashes, surround it by peas.
What?
When he comes to take a pee, kick him in the ash hole. In the
Oh.
No.
Well, why do surgeons wear masks? Any guess?
Dude, that joke before was...
Did you
No.
guess it?
No.
Damn it! If somebody makes a mistake, nobody will know who did it.
I know that one.
Which hand do you use to clean the toilet?
I don't know.
My right hand. Really? I'd use a brush.
Oh! That's foul!
My turn.
Why are you reading those jokes? These jokes are all so crap! They're just all puns.
Here we go. A farmer got pulled over by a policeman for speeding. The cop gave the farmer a big lecture about how stupid he was. Finally, he wrote out the ticket, and as he was doing that, he gets swatting at some flies buzzing around his head. Farmer said, "Having problems with circle flies there?" Cop stopped and said, "Circle flies? Never heard of them." So the farmer says, "Well, they're called circle flies because they circle around the back end of a horse." The cop says, "Oh," and goes back to writing the ticket. After a minute, he stops and says, "Hey, wait a minute, are you trying to call me a horse's arse?" The farmer says, "Oh, no, officer, I wouldn't even think that." "Well, all right then." And he goes back to writing the ticket. After a pause, the farmer says, "Can't fool those flies, though." A blind beggar says to a passing woman, "Excuse me, love, can you spare me £1 for a blind man?" The woman looks at him suspiciously. "Wait a minute, I'm sure you can see out of that eye." "All right," he says, "give me 50p then."
Wait, I love this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It was the last day of school and children brought gifts to the teachers. The flower shop owners brought a big bouquet of flowers for Miss Jones. The candy store owner's daughter brought her a big box of chocolates. The off-license owner's son brought a big, heavy box. A teacher lifted the box and noticed it was leaking. She tasted one of the drops and she said, "Oh, is it wine?" She goes, "No," says the little boy. She says another drop. "Is it champagne?" She goes, "No," says the little boy. "I give up. What is it?" "It's a puppy, miss."
That is ominous.
A guy walking his old station says to a guy walking his little chihuahua, "Let's go over to that restaurant and get something to eat." The guy with the chihuahua says, "We can't go in there, we got dogs with us." The guy with the Alsatian says, "Just leave it to me." They go over to the restaurant, and the guy with the Alsatian puts on a pair of dark glasses and walks in. The waiter says, "Sorry, sir, no pets allowed." The guy with the Alsatian says, "You don't understand, I'm blind, this is my guide dog." The waiter says, "I'm terribly sorry, sir, come on in." The guy with the chihuahua puts on a pair of dark glasses and walks in. The waiter says, "I'm sorry, sir, no pets allowed." "You don't understand," said the guy. "I'm blind, this is my guide dog." "What's a chihuahua?" Thinking quickly, the guy said, "Don't tell me they've given me a chihuahua." I can imagine myself doing that.
That would actually be pretty good.
Finding a way to get into a restaurant illegally.
It's ridiculous. Okay, Tony's brother and his girlfriend shared the same birthday. He got his brother a Ken Hunt.
What?
My bad. A Ken Hunter. A new shotgun. And for his girlfriend, a bottle of nice perfume. He wrote his girlfriend a sweet note saying, "Use this on yourself and think of me." Unfortunately, he put the note in with the wrong presents.
What? What?
She's basically putting a Barbie doll clothes on and think of me. one day and says, "Who is the mightiest of all the jungle animals?" The bull monkey replies, "You, of course, no one is mightier than you, tiger." A little while later, the tiger finds a deer and bellows out, "Who is the mightiest of all the jungle animals?" The deer is shaking so hard it can barely speak, but manages to squeak, "Tiger, you are the mightiest animal in the jungle." The tiger, feeling good, swags up to a female elephant that is quietly eating some weeds. He roars, "Who is the mightiest of all the jungle animals?" The elephant grabs the tiger with her trunk, slams him down, and picks him up again, and shakes him down until his teeth rattle. Finally, she throws him hard into a nearby tree. The tiger staggers to his feet and looks at the elephant and says, "Just because you don't know the answer, you don't have to get so upset."
Well, get back here.
What?
Get back here.
Okay.
Well, I think
That's enough rubbish.
that's
jokes.
enough rubbish jokes.
I'm getting sick of them. I lost brain cells, mate.
As I did the intro, I think you need to do the outro.
What? No, get back here!
No!
Ah! Thank you for watching. We will have better jokes, hopefully, in the future. We're not doing that book again. Some jokes were quite good, but yeah, they would. Just asking. Comment down below if you ever feel like the joke books that say these are the best jokes in the world. Kids, funniest jokes. Then they're the worst jokes, and they're all just puns, and like they're absolutely rubbish.
Yeah, put them in the comment
Can't
section.
you relate?
Put them in the comment section.
I'll do that. Please like and subscribe if you want a bit better. Because where did you get that book anyway?
Garage sale down the road.
Well, that explains it.